Hello, everybody. Welcome to the aftermath um, of WWE Elimination Chamber 2021. My name is JJA Abbink. I'm reporting for JJA Sport Studio. Welcome to the show. I can't remember how long time it's ago that we had on the pay-per-view both main titles switching hands. I can't remember actually when that was. That's actually a long time ago, to be quite honest. It was an okay show. It there were some, there were something that didn't feel right. I thought, well, very skippable. Some matches really were, but eventually, I think the Elimination Chamber matches, they put it off. They put the pay-per-view actually on the lifted the pay-per-view to a great pay-per-view. Now let's start because what happened was Keith Lee was pulled from the card. He got an injury. So what they did on the kickoff show, and I think that's very creative. I think that's a smart idea to do a US title qualification fatal four-way match with John Morrison, Ricochet, Elias, and Mustafa Ali. John Morrison, he went to the US title match, and I mean it was an okay match for the kickoff show. You know how those always go. It's not always the best, but they're entertaining. And then the main show, start off with the Elimination Chamber match. The winner will go on to face Roman Reigns. And we had Kevin Owens, Daniel Bryan, Cesaro, Jey Uso, King Corbin, and Sami Zayn in the match. It was I think it was a good match. And the match started off with Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro. To be quite honest, I like these two. They have really good chemistry together. Great match. And we saw they really built up, and I think it paid off this match. It told a great story, and Daniel Bryan finally made it. He survived it. And we finally got Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns. Now, of course, this was a little bit, Roman Reigns won the match easy because, Daniel Bryan win through a hellacious match. That's the story been told. Very easy done. And the thing is, we already, we talked about this match. Daniel Bryan or Roman Reigns, that was actually rumored for WrestleMania match. Not going to happen because what happened after the match when Roman Reigns won over Daniel Bryan, Edge came out and speared Roman Reigns. He pointed to the sign. So we have official now. It's official. WWE acknowledged it also on later through the show. We're going to get on WrestleMania Edge versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title, unless Roman Reigns, of course, loses the title on Fastlane. And I want to make an excuse. I just said both main titles changed hands. That's not, of course, the case. I'm so sorry. It was so confusing with all those elimination chambers. I mean, No, it would be easier if if they put the Universal title on the Elimination Chamber match. But who am I? I'm looking forward to that match, Edge versus Roman Reigns. I think they're going to have a great match. Yeah. How it's going forward, I don't know if they should put the title on Edge. In a way, I would like it. I think it would be good. I mean, to have a title change, it's long overdue. But the story that's told, of course, with Roman Reigns is a good one. So I don't know yet, but sometimes to change a little bit things up. The problem is, of course, is Edge. He says he's going to be full-time, up to WrestleMania. But after that, he's going back to part-time. So you don't want to have that as a universal title. But I think that we're going to discuss it also through WrestleMania, everything. And but anyway, I thought it was I think it was greatly up. It was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, people. Then we got the US title match between Matt Riddle, Bobby Lashley, and John Morrison. Now, it was Matt Riddle who won the title, and it started to make sense. And I thought to myself, why do they take the title of Bobby Lashley if he's having a great run? And it started to make sense. I'll explain what probably is going to happen. Matt Riddle, why not? I mean, they're pushing him. They're pushing very hard. I mean, it would, I think it's a good idea to put the title on him, put gold on him a little bit, put him through the next step, slowly build him up to the main event status. I think Matt Riddle belongs there in a way that he is he's developing very good. I think he has a great future ahead of him, and that sounds a little bit strange. But being that said, he can more or less, I think he will have that future for him. He has that something. I can't describe it, but there's something about Matt Riddle, and I hope it, and I hope he can deliver it. And otherwise, I just make an ass of myself right now. Anyway, all right, and back to the blah blah blah. All right, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And then we got, of course, the Women's Tag Team Championship match. For that being said, I mean, Nia Jackson, Shayna Baszler retained. I don't think they wanted to put the titles on the women. The title also just changed hand. It makes sense. The only problem I have with this is that it doesn't make look Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks strong. I mean, if they're going into WrestleMania as a championship match, I mean, yeah. You have to build up those two now very strong. So that's why I said also, it's better that they get the victory. If you don't want to take the title of them, fine, then do something with disqualification. I don't know. Say that I don't know. But okay. WWE didn't decide that. So the tag team titles. Well, in a way, of course, it's good. They can build up the champions for WrestleMania. being that said, who's going to face the winners of the women's tag team championship tournament from NXT? I can't remember the name. Sorry, you know how it is with me. I'm very bad with names. You should know by now. For WrestleMania, who knows? You know, Tegan Knox and what is her name? Can't remember. But anyway, I think that would be actually a nice idea to put that on WrestleMania. Something, you know, as a kickoff show match. And for them also, it's great to profile themselves. So, and then we went to the Elimination Chamber for the WWE Championship. And Drew McIntyre actually retained the match. Then Bobby Lashley came out and started beating up Drew McIntyre. Now, this is a sign they are going to face each other at WrestleMania. Everything you're going to see right now is to build up WrestleMania. So I can almost bet you for sure we're going to get Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. So we can say, well, Brock Lesnar is not going to be at WrestleMania, and if he is, he has another match. I don't know who gets who, but we'll figure it out. Put him against Finn Balor for the NXT Championship match. I think it's a good idea to have Bobby Lashley. I think he's doing great. He has a great run. He's booked very smart. And it's great that he had the US title, but to go for a main title, why not? I think it will fit him fine. Now, what happened if, because it beat up, The Miz came out, cashed in, and The Miz, yes, people, you heard it correctly. The Miz is the new WWE champion. Yeah, why not? And now we're going to see, but what probably will go through is that Drew McIntyre will get a rematch with The Miz. Sorry about that, it's late here. And The Miz will lose the title and put back on Drew McIntyre. And that's it. And Drew will become the third WWE Championship, and we're going to get Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. Problem is that you're starting, if you want to eventually put the title on Bobby Lashley, yeah, then you go to hot potato do title. And that's not a good idea. But anyway, you got The Miz as champion. I don't think he will go into WrestleMania as champion. I think that is going to change. But it's just to, you know, and give something Miz to do as to build up and then put him later, maybe in a money match. I don't know for what. I don't know what match. You know, it's rumored with Bad Bunny that they're going to have a match. That makes sense. So, anyway, congratulations to The Miz. I think the aftermath, if I'm looking back now at this pay-per-view, I think it tells a great story. And it wants to keep us a little bit still in the dark for WrestleMania. That's it. We all know we're going to get Edge versus Roman. We're going to get probably Bianca versus Sasha. And Drew McIntyre versus Bobby. That is what I think we're going to get as main events. Am I satisfied with it? Yeah, why not? But that's another story. How do I look at Elimination Chamber? You know, in a few years' time, I will be all forgotten about this pay-per-view. It's not something memorable. You didn't see any high points. It was a good show, but that's also been said with it. It was entertaining, but let's be honest, we've seen better people anyway. My name is JJA Abbink. Thank you for tuning in. These are my thoughts about the Elimination Chamber. Let me know what you thought about the show. Take care, and I'll see you soon again on Thursday. I'll be bringing back Rumbling Wrestling. The last few weeks, it's been a little bit a hectic crowd because of personal issues, but trust me, on Thursday I'm back, and we're going to talk about the road to WrestleMania. My name is JJ Abbink. I'm reporting for JJA Sport Studio. Take care. Have a great night. This was Elimination Chamber. Ciao.